Welcome to the NAV Viking tutorials. I'm Johannes Gudmundsson, founder of Anecta, a Microsoft Dynamics NAV Gold certified partner. Hello and welcome to the Coffee Mug tutorials. We're going to keep going on manufacturing. Today I'm going to just go a little bit slower through what I did last time. So last time I created a production order, released production order just straight out of the system very quickly. Now we're actually going to create the items that are going to be used to create the production order. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're backtracking a little bit. Here we of course get into our item list. And I'm just going to create a new item, and this is going to be a manufacturing template. So those templates come up, they're preset in the system, and what they basically do is set up the posting groups, costing method, and all of that. So what I'm going to do is just have here an item called ground coffee bag, 1 pound. So these are 1 pound bags that we're going to make. For right now, I'm just going to leave it as is, not going to do anything more with it. Then I'm just going to create a new one. We need the raw material. So it's also a manufacturing item. And this one is going to be coffee beans. Oops. Like so. Actually, I just want to go ahead and take a look at the units of measure. So sometimes that doesn't fill out properly. I think it's been fixed in later versions, but you might have to put in the unit of measure for one. Some versions actually don't fill that out, but this one does. So we have coffee beans here, and let's go ahead and also create a coffee bag, or the actual packaging. Coffee, let's call it coffee packaging. All right, so I created basically 2 items that are going to be the raw materials, and 1 item that's going to be the finished good. Okay, so we got coffee beans, coffee packaging, and the actual coffee bags. And now what I want to do is actually go into the departments here. Manufacturing, product design, product bill of material. And I'm going to create a product bill of material. So I just go in here, get a new number, call it ground coffee bag, 1 pound. Unit of measure is, I think, pieces. That's what we have here. Each I like better, but the demo system comes with pieces, so we work with pieces. And then we just pick the item. So here we need the coffee beans. And we are going to be using, so here it's actually funny, it comes up in pieces. That's not exactly what we want. So I'm going to quickly change that because we would want coffee beans to be in pounds. That would make more sense. So the base unit of measure, let's change that to pounds. And notice in the standard system I don't have pounds, so we just create a new one. It's also really nice in NAV how quick it is to create new things. You just notice that they're missing, just hit new, and now it is here. And if I again go into the unit of measure, I have pound as 1, piece as 1. Let's leave that here. Go out, and now we can go here and change this to pounds. And it's a 1 pound bag, so we're gonna need 1. And so we also need coffee bags or packaging. We're going to need 1 piece, so we're assuming the 1 piece will actually fit the 1 bag. And now I've created a production bill of material. Done. I mean, we could get into a little bit more details. So for example, it's very unlikely that as we're grinding the coffee beans, we use 1 pound for 1 pound. there's going to be scrap. We know that. So this is where we put the scrap in. But I'm not going to do that right now. This is kind of like I'm just running through the scenario simply. So just doing 1 and 1. Okay. Note that the status bar up here says new. That needs to be put into certified in order for this to be used. Okay. So I just hit OK on that. I created my ground coffee bag. Now, there are two things we need to get this going. There is the bill of material, the production bill of material. We just created that. We also need a routing. So let's get into, and those are in capacities. Let's get into the routings. Actually in product design, routing. So here I have just routings for bicycles. So I'm going to create a new one. And just hit enter on that. And this is going to be grinding coffee. Now I'm not going to create a machine center or anything like that. So I might pick, create our operation here, number 10. Pick a work center that might not be the best. I'm just going to call it packing department. Good enough. Let's say the packing department does the grinding and everything. And it's going to run 20 minutes for each pound. Is that too much? Maybe. Let's just say it takes 10 minutes. Now the funny thing with grinding coffee and all of that, maybe there needs to be a setup time. So notice that I'm just going into picking up a column right here. I put in runtime 10, but 10 what? Right? What is this? 10 seconds, 10 minutes, 10 hours? You heard me say minutes, but how do we know it's minutes? So there is the unit of measure time here. So for example, runtime unit of measure. Let's just take a look at that, move that up here to see that. Once you, of course, use the system a lot, you know it's all in minutes, but you can show the column to see that it's in minutes. It's good to know that it's minutes, you know. It could be 10 hours, you thought it was 10 minutes, and then it takes forever. And you don't know why. So anyways, the status is new. We certify this as well. Okay, so now we have grinding coffee. It's actually grinding and packaging coffee, but we'll leave it at that. And now if I go back into my items, I'm just going to Google that here, or Bing it. Items. And I find my finished good coffee. Let's see. Right here, so I have finished good right here. I need to actually set that up to have the production bill of material and routing. So if I go in here, I get routing number, grinding coffee, and production bill of material, which is going to be ground coffee bag. All right, so now I have connected it. And I can say here that the replenishment system is production order, and so and so. Okay, maybe now I have enough to create a production order like I did last time. Let's check it out. So let's go into departments, manufacturing, execution, released production orders. Da-da-ding-da-doom. Okay, create a new one. This I did in the last video, but I did it for an item that was in the system already. Now we're doing it for a new item that we just set up. Oops, let me just look that up here. So let's see. What was the finished goods item called? Let me see. Coffee, ground coffee. There we go, ground coffee bags. And so it sets it up here. So how much do we want to make? Let's make 50 bags. I refresh the production order, go back, and here we go. It's set. Now I go into the lines. I take a look at the components. We're gonna need 50 bags of coffee beans, 50 pieces of coffee packaging. So these are the bags that are gonna be folded around it. And it's gonna take us about a day to do this, which is all right. And it's basically ready. I can go here into the production journal and put in the output, etc. So it's set up. So I hope you got something out of that. We actually just created raw material, finished good, hooked that up to a routing and production bill of material, and created a released production order. Not really hard, but there are details. So maybe we'll get into the details in the next video. Well, thank you.